Alright, what's good everyone on YouTube? This is Very Melon Man, and welcome to part 14 of the Mass Effect Legendary Edition Let's Play. Last part, we made two Pharaohs, and we decided to help out the Zoo's Hope colonists with their not at all suspicious desires to... with their not at all suspicious leadership of Phi Dan. To get rid of their gas problem.
The last batch went south. What are they looking for?
We're picking up a comm signal. It's weak, but there's definitely someone out there.
Good old leveling up. Yeah, what did I say I was gonna do? Focus singularity, right. Now Caden is Master Overload and Master Sabotage, allowing him to open and unlock anything in the game. Bless me. Reduce the cooldown of Sabotage, throw lift, increases pistol damage. Yeah, okay, so at this point, I guess it's gonna be, if I pump up Sentinel's ability, it's gonna be because of that. Might as well go for Sentinel at this point. Sorry, Scientist. Alright. Okay. Yeah.
More communication commander, but I am still unable to pinpoint its origin.
Any sign of movement? Elizabeth could still be in there. It's only been a few days. She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
Okay. Let's hope we can get there. She's her. Whoa. Yeah, whoa. I'm not saying don't go in. Hey, careful. Okay, yeah, and you're someone's son. Whoa, I'm not apologizing to anyone. I'm not an asshole. I'm sorry about that. When I said I wasn't going to apologize to anyone, I'm just saying that I was being weird about stuff. Jesus Christ. Can I overload you from here? I can. Detonation kit. Alright.
I think we're good, Commander.
Yeah, we're good to go. I don't have much to say here except I'm still really bothered by how silly the whole Phi Dan situation was. Zeus Hope's colonists straight up, like, they seem grossly dependent on the guy for reasons that do not feel particularly warranted or justified to me. Because every explanation we were given on why we should bother caring about what happened to Zeus Hope or whatever is very vague and cryptic. And no matter how many times I've replayed this game, it's never gonna really be any more interesting.
Who are you? What do you want?
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Phi Dan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They're surviving despite everything the Geth have done to them.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you. But I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the ExoGeni headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We could do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the ExoGeni building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
What is your actual problem, Ethan Jong?
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
What is your actual
Do you know what
problem?
the Geth are after?
My God.
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something ExoGeni is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
Tell me about the colony.
You could show some empathy, though, man. That's still someone's kid. God.
Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
What brought you here?
I
Like-
guess this would be
like-
the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making
I get that he's supposed to be the ultimate
Instead,
yes man, but
everything we built is destroyed.
he's
very
the
hard not to
most
focus.
two-dimensional thing about ExoGeni itself.
Where is your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the ExoGeni headquarters, I hope.
How did you get split up from the Zeus Hope colony?
Most of us live closer to the ExoGeni building. Zeus Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Like the building we're in now.
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for ExoGeni. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
ExoGeni is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
You could survive out there, no problem. I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
I'm listening.
Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
Well, that's very comforting. Certain death for some, fine for us.
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at ExoGeni headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
I'll look around if I get
Yeah, I know exactly who I might be able to help. I'm the only one who could help.
Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Tell me about the data I'm getting.
But what exactly is in this serious data cartridge?
I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
Are they rank 7 and up? Because if they are, I'd understand.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much, so long as we keep a low profile.
There's a lot more cheekbone movement in these old
You have
Mass
any
Effect
idea what the
1
Geth are looking for?
faces than I remember.
That's for smarter men than me to figure out. I have no idea what anyone would want with this ruin.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
So, just like with the Zeus Hope colonists, you can pretty much just drive past these people and not acknowledge them on your way over to the ExoGeni headquarters. Alright, let me see here. No, equipment. Alright. Cryo rounds are fine, but it's just shield bypass, which doesn't necessarily improve anything. Let's try the proton rounds. Since everything has shields now. Oh, that's cool. You know what? That's cool. That's absolutely cool. Proton rounds are actually really fun. Basically, the elemental ammo types come in incendiary, which inflicts continuous burn damage. That adds to the DPS of your assault rifle or other weapon types of ammunition. Cryo rounds, which give you minor shield bypass, but without necessarily costing you any of your, you get minor shield bypass without costing you any of your, damage or accuracy in exchange for the other effect being the ability to lower the accuracy of your opponent. Phase rounds are straight up. You lose some of your overall damage in exchange for being able to ignore a massive amount of shields at once. And I do mean a massive amount of shields, especially, basically, the more powerful the base damage of whatever weapon you have equipped, the more powerful phasic rounds are. And there's a reason those phasic rounds often result in doing electricity damage. Mass singularity. There's also proton. I'm sorry, the name of the whole thing is just proton rounds, not phasic rounds. What's memory? So proton rounds, cryo rounds, incendiary rounds. Target takes a hit to their accuracy for shooting, and they take 12 additional fire damage over time. They take damage over time. Polonium rounds are also damage over time, but more importantly, they also prevent enemy regeneration, period. We're gonna stick with the proton rounds, though. Because right now we need to focus on that more than anything else. And we're going to use lift on you. Isn't that hilarious?
All targets down.
God, that thud it makes is incredible. Now, just for the sake of saying what we need to do, we're gonna walk over here.
No way to burn through this shield with the weapons we have. We'll have to find another way in.
This way.
Looks like the Geth are settling in nicely.
so sorry. I thought you were Geth, or one of those Varen.
You're safe now. But why were you here in the first place?
Alright.
It's my own fault. Everyone else was running, and I stayed to back up data. Next thing I knew, the Geth ship latched on, and the power went out. I was trapped. I tried to get out, but the way was blocked.
We'll get you out, as soon as we find out what the Geth are after.
It's not the Geth, it's the energy field they put up. They don't want anyone else getting access to the...
I'm here for the Geth. It's very important I find out what they're after.
I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing they're here for the Thorian.
Thorian? I have never heard of such a thing.
It's an indigenous life form. ExoGeni was studying it.
What else can you tell me? Do you know where I can find this Thorian?
The Thorian is basically
Able to, but not with those Geth crawling around
the
it.
dirty little secret of
We
ExoGeni
need to
Corp.
get out of here, past that field.
Do you know how we can shut it down?
No, not exactly. But I think the Geth ship is powering it. I've noticed the Geth laying power cables everywhere. You could follow those cables, but there's Geth all over the place.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm just a research assistant for ExoGeni. I came here with my mother. I don't even know if she made it out alive.
She's with some others from the colony. She's safe for now.
She's alive? Oh, thank God. I thought I was the only one left.
Shoot.
Please, Commander, just get
Fuck.
that field down so I can see my mother again.
Alright, tell me more about the Thorian, because the Thorian is like...
I don't know that much about it. I think it's some kind of plant being. I know it's very old. Thousands of years even.
Why do you think the Geth would be interested in the Thorian?
It's just a plant. I don't know why the Geth would care. ExoGeni was studying it, but I don't think they found anything special.
Okay.
You stay put.
So, we ran into ExoGeni earlier in the Let's Play,
Take my ID. This should get you past any locked doors.
and
Good luck with that
the
field.
results of their experiments so far have resulted in explicitly... Oh crap, Liara. Oh no, Liara. Frozen rounds are good, but only if... I'm not really interested in using shred rounds yet. You know what? Liara died because I was stupid and didn't go for my singularity fast enough. That's pretty much the only thing that happened there.
Stupid machine. Access encrypted files. No, I don't want to review
Another Krogan.
I am unable to confirm.
Another Krogan.
Supervisor.
Damn it! Tell me what I want or I'll blast your virtual ass into actual dust!
Please contact your supervisor for a level 3.
Mr. Battlemaster, sir, you're not gonna get what you want by doing that.
Stupid machine!
If there is nothing else, please step aside. There's a queue forming behind you for the use of this console.
Oh my god. Stasis. Okay.
ExoGeni Corporation reminds all staff that the discharging of weapons while on company property is strictly forbidden.
I'll remember to care about what ExoGeni does when they give me a reason to.
What information was the last user attempting to access?
Fetching data. The previous user was attempting to access details on the study of subject species 37, the Thorian.
Tell me everything you told the Krogan.
I was unable to provide the previous user with any relevant data. Aside from lacking proper access, there has been no new data available on Species 37. All sensors monitoring the observation post at Zeus Hope have been inactive for several cycles.
What does Zeus Hope have to do with the Thorian?
That's one of those cases where the exact same dialogue would have played no matter what choice you made.
Tell me everything you know about the Thorian.
The Thorian is a plant life form that exhibits a sentient behavior uncommon with other flora. Through dispersion and the eventual inhalation of spores, it can affect and control other organisms, including humans. The Zeus Hope control group has yielded interesting results. Before sensors went offline, almost 85% of all test subjects were infected.
Which is exactly what happened to the ExoGeni scientists we found earlier in the Let's Play on the strange transmission side mission.
ExoGeni knew all along what would happen to those people.
It was deemed necessary to assess the true potential of Species 37.
That explains their strange behavior.
We should contact Joker.
That explains literally everything about why Zeus Hope's colonists act the way they do. Phi Dan is the thrall, one of the main thralls, Joker. I think. I'm not sure if Phi Dan was ever one of the main thralls, to be honest. Like,
we must find a way around the field. We must get back to Zeus Hope.
DI, what can you tell me about the Geth ship and the field it's generating?
Jesus, I love that.
Data on the Geth. They have effectively blocked all sensors within the facility.
I gotta say, all the 3D holograms are incredible with the updated graphics. They're just so much better. So much better looking. Jesus.
I have no specifics on the Geth as they relate to this facility. All sensors have been purposely decommissioned since their arrival.
I want to know about ExoGeni Corporation.
ExoGeni Corporation is at the forefront of human expansion in the new galactic economy, funding colonial development and securing resource rights to ensure our progress as a species. Further inquiries regarding company policy may be directed to Consumer Information Services during regular business hours.
Who's in charge here? Who organized the research?
All decisions about local resource analysis and acquisition are made by on-site management, deferring to the board of directors only when seasonal quotas are missed or exceeded. Individual employee records are confidential.
Tell me about the Thorian.
Species 37 was discovered several weeks ago when a small team was infected with spores while examining ruins near the Zeus Hope outpost. The outpost was quarantined immediately, and study of the infection began. Within 21 days, 58% of colonists exhibited altered behavior. Within 28 days, 85%.
Let's start with the most relevant question.
Do you know how the creature controls its slaves?
The will subversion manifests as intense pain if directives are ignored. The effect is severe enough that subjects are soon conditioned against even minor thoughts of rebellion. Observation suggests the Thorian views its thralls in a utilitarian way. Care is apparently taken to avoid injuring them, much as a craftsman avoids damaging his tools. As long as no action is taken against the creature's objectives, the subjects are free to pantomime a normal existence until specifically tasked with something.
Is it intelligent? Can I reason with it?
The Thorian does not exhibit the focused behavior of a predator. The release of spores is an act of survival, not aggression. It does trigger advanced behaviors in the humans it enslaves, but we have yet to discover whether it recognizes or is capable of recognizing humans as more than tools. It is sufficiently alien as to defy classification at this time.
What's the size of this thing?
The Thorian appears to be a diffused creature. Its cognitive abilities are centered in large nerve bundles, but it receives data from kilometers of meandering tendrils. We have discovered bundles approximately 1 meter in diameter, but these seem insufficient to coordinate the massive sensory potential it possesses.
I don't know.
It may simply process such stimulation slowly, or perhaps there is a nerve cluster of a greater magnitude we have not yet encountered.
Where's the center of this thing?
The Thorian is present as a weave of tendrils across much of the lower surface of Pharos. Observation of enslaved subjects suggests there may be key clusters that are tended by thralls. Unfortunately, direct observation of species 37 is limited, or non-existent.
Please access my personal file.
Now, that's pretty hilarious that we still... Okay, yeah, we need to trick the VI into thinking we're Elizabeth. If this were a real AI, we would be screwed, honestly.
Agreements with management over established company policy. These sanctions may be lifted if your next evaluation is more agreeable.
You mean I was protesting the fact that you people were treating us like test subjects, and we're gonna basically get...
What triggered probation?
You were marked as combative about the operations of the Zeus Hope project, specifically regarding the handling of the infected colonists.
I wonder why.
As a result, you were tasked with monitoring the safety of the colonists for the duration of the observation.
Alright, so here's the deal. ExoGeni's basically use Zeus Hope to experiment on the colonists using the Thorians' mind control abilities. And then when that predictably blew up in their face...
That's enough for now.
Going to standby mode.
They decided to abandon pretty much everyone to their fate. Like, the ExoGeni capital might as well be a ghost town. And Jong is really only here because he's convinced... Jong is really just the face of ExoGeni. He takes the term yes man and literally puts his picture right next to the word in the dictionary.
Cut the power if it's coming from the ship.
Perhaps it can be dislodged. One of the other claws may have a weakness we have yet to detect. This structure seems to have significance for the Geth. Is it possible they set up this room to serve as a sacred temple of sorts?
You think the Geth come here to pray? Do synthetics even believe in God?
I don't know. The idea behind inorganic silicone-based or technologically life forms.
Negative contact, Shepard.
And this is how you complete Gavin Hossel's console data side quest. But basically, it would make sense for a sufficiently advanced... Like, think about it technologically. Faith is about worshipping deities because we don't know for sure if they ever existed or not. So, if the Geth genuinely don't know for sure if the Reapers exist or not, it would ultimately be the same type of concept. Something sufficiently more powerful than you, but being able to affect that much by existing, yeah, I can see why the Geth would probably turn to religious prayer. Alright. Duration of 6 seconds. Recharge time 50 seconds. Radius 6 point... yeah. 125. Alright, cool. Sentinel. And a sorry scientist. The test samples were due to arrive 3 days ago, but we haven't heard anything from the colony or the cargo vessel. We suspect the samples became violent and recommend cutting off all further contact with the Nilcrix colony. Even if the colony is discovered, no one should be able to trace the events back to us. And this is basically no different than the whole idea of having to... What is it? Not Major Kyle, no. Yeah, the missing survey team where something transformed the Reachers into machine cultists, fanatics who worship alien technology, minus attacking all organic beings. Right. Except they're also thorium infected from the looks of things, so...
Same as before. We don't have the ordnance to blow this claw. Let's keep looking.
I don't trust the Cerberus group. They may pay us well, but if this gets out before we've developed an antidote, it's just not smart. They won't tell us what they want the samples for or why they want them delivered to the Montano system. My records show nothing of interest out there. So, Cerberus was also partnering with ExoGeni. Wonderful. Yeah, sure. Duelist. Because the slightly better Liar armor is better for me. Let's go down here, loot this thing. Alright. So if the size 30 or lower and the safety shut off kicks in if the psi gets above 34. But the psi is not 31, 34. Alright. Alright. 5, 17, 11. Should be enough. Yep. Alright. There she goes.
All right. The door out will be open now. We can head back and deal with the Thorian thing. Well, that got the job done.
I repeat, Normandy to shore party. Are you reading? Anyone there? Normandy to shore party. Come on, Commander, talk to me.
Is that you, Joker? What's going on over there?
We're in lockdown here, Commander. Something happened to the colonists. They're banging on the hull, trying to claw their way inside the ship. They're freaking out.
Keep those colonists away from the Normandy. Gun them down if you have to.
Will do, Commander. We'll fire off a few warning shots. That should send them running.
We're leaving. But let's rid this place of those damn synthetics before we go.
According to data retrieved from this console, the Geth are preparing for a major offensive in Citadel Space. If this information is accurate, they're amassing a significant force somewhere in the Armstrong Nebula. We're getting a bunch of side quests from this place. Jeez. Which is actually fine by me because I like to spread out the side content. And since a lot of the side content we're getting here is... Because if we just did all the side content and then bum rushed the story the second it was convenient, it would be kind of... Hey, Elizabeth.
There you are. We should get out of here. I don't think this place is safe.
I need some answers. You knew more about the Thorian than you let on.
I was afraid. I wanted to stop the tests, but they threatened me. Told me I'd be next. When the Geth attacked, I stayed behind to send a message to Colonial Affairs.
It's alright.
I tried to tell them where to find the Thorian, but the power cut before I could send the message. I never meant for this to happen.
You did what you could.
Yeah, look, you're being lied to by one of the most heartless, soulless corporations I could ever imagine existing in fiction.
The colonists covered it with the freighter.
Given everything you had going against you, you were doing alright.
But why are the Geth after the Thorian? What could Saren want with it?
Well,
The mystery of what the Thorian could possibly have that Saren would need in order to help his Reaper overlords is a complete mystery.
What is it, Joker?
We're getting a lot of Geth comm chatter. Looks like they're headed your way.
Thanks for the heads up, Joker. You heard the man. Let's move out.
I'm coming with you. I might be able to help. Undo the mess I helped create.
Well, that was an awkward pause, but I was also just kind of left like, yeah, you kinda did, but I mean, again, ExoGeni is evil. It's completely evil. So it's really hard to decide if... Oh, and we got some Geth on the way back. I can't believe I kept forgetting the fact I had a turbo boost button on this rover. Alright. What's going on now? You guys doing alright without me?
You can't do this, Jong.
Everyone shut up! Let me think.
What's going on?
You won't get away with this.
Get her out of here!
Get away from her, you son of a bitch!
Lisbeth!
Damn it! Come out where I can see you! All of you! Shepard. Damn it. I knew it was too much to hope the Geth would kill you. I found some interesting facts about you in the ExoGeni database. I know what you did during the Blitz, but your heroics aren't needed here.
This is the first Bioware... This is one of the earliest Bioware games that tried to incorporate a type of backstory for the main character. So, while it's not particularly relevant outside of one side quest per combination of backstory choices you get, it is somewhat nice to have it referenced every now and again, although it's not always necessarily necessary.
Not this time, Jean. You need to back down and let them go.
You don't understand. It's not that easy. Communications are back up. ExoGeni wants this place purged.
This is a human colony, Jong. You can't just repurpose us.
It's not just you. There's something here far more valuable than a few colonists.
Alright.
Are you gonna tell them about the Thorian? Or should I?
The what?
It's a telepathic life form living under Zeus Hope. It's taking control of the colonists there. ExoGeni knew all along.
You won't get away with this, Jong.
So you keep saying, but nobody's gonna miss a few colonists.
You need 12 Paragon to talk him down, or 10 Intimidate to threaten him down. But, you know.
You've gone way too far. This ends now.
If that's the way it has to be, heck, come on, come on!
Are you really gonna try me, fellas?
As if we don't have enough problems. Now we're shooting each other in the back.
It's my fault. I knew what was going on, and I didn't do anything.
What could you have done about ExoGeni?
Good work, and you know it. So what now, Commander?
I'll deal with the Thorian, then make sure you're safe.
The colonists won't let you near the Thorian. They die first. They're under its control.
What else am I supposed to do?
There's gotta be another way.
I think there is. You could safely use a nerve agent to neutralize the colonists.
Like a gas grenade.
Releasing clouds of nerve gas doesn't seem like a particularly good idea.
It's not like it's weapons grade. The insecticide we use in the grow labs contains trace amounts of tetraclopine, a neuromuscular degenerator. If their nervous systems are already weakened, it may act as a paralyzing agent.
A reduced capacity concussion grenade might suit our needs.
Sounds good. I'll do what I can.
I know I'm a Paragade, Shepard, but there's seriously no reason for me to deliberately kill all of Zeus Hope's colonists. I do want as many of these people to survive as I can.
Good luck.
Any luck finding my workstation?
Yeah, I got your data for you,
Find
Gavin.
the data and transfer it to your OSD.
Good news indeed. Thank you.
It wasn't too difficult.
Well, I appreciate it. Here, you've certainly earned this. Thanks again, Commander.
So, at the end of the day, Ethan Jong lived as he died, giving his life to a corporation that did not care at all for him. Be careful when you're coming back down here. You can die if you are on the assumption that you can just survive being up there. That's a Thorian creeper,
No hitting the colony.
which we did encounter before, like I keep
That's
saying.
what the gas grenades are for.
You got it, Commander. Let's do this.
We'll do this in the next episode.